It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a loss to Denver. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Mathurin with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Here's Ilgauskas. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And that one drops.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
The shot's good from Nash.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Pass to Wembanyama. Plays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Pass to Banchero. The kick out to Cunningham. And again, Cunningham missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And Anunoby slams it in.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
To the left side wing. Pass to Cunningham. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Worthy outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Out to the right wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. That one doesn't go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And with this score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Worthy missing. Phoenix leading by 10. Here's Adebayo. Banchero grabs the board.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Cunningham, left side. Offensive rebound. Here's Worthy. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Benedict Mathurin.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Mathurin. He's got 5. Down low. Wembanyama goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
The Grizzlies trailed by 10. Nash up on top. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9.
The Grizzlies, 12.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Filipowski. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bane looking around to the paint. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Reed lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Reed's got his first basket.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Pass to Cunningham. On the wing, Worthy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Worthy's got 8.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Reed with it. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now Cunningham. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Bane with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Out to Henderson. Pass to Reed. That shot off. Great D that time from Hibbert. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. And Nash, here we go. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
And Nash is an incredible passer. Seems like he has eyes in the back of his head sometimes. One of the best.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
One of the most feared, versatile scorers at that forward position. Big game James always seems to make the most out of any situation. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Bane. Back to Nash. Some nice passing there by Memphis. That one goes. Counted. And that's 13 points for James Worthy.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Here's Nash. Back to Worthy. On the wing, Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the
6 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Here's Hibbert. He gets it in there. Hibbert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Filipowski. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Right side, Bane. Pass to Hibbert. Now here's Worthy. The shake. And the dunk by Worthy.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. It's stolen by Cunningham. On the wing, Bane. Now here's Worthy. He's got 15. Here's Hibbert. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
Suns trailing. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
With the drive. Bucket is good. Marbury's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A nice shot by Moody.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Filipowski. Back to Ivy. In the corner, Henderson with it. For the 3. Second shot opportunity. And so it's James Worthy making things happen for the Grizzlies. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside Portis. Out to Wallace. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. It's stolen by Wembanyama. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. But I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Sinks that one from the post. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And that one misses.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And it's Nash missing.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
To the inside. Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish. And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Cunningham with it. Now Thomas defending. And finished off by Worthy.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Grizzlies trail by 5. And Isaiah Thomas picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Nash with it. Cunningham outside. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Cunningham's got his third basket of the night right there.
And you see that one motion shot.
Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And so it's Memphis with it. A 2-point game. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. To the middle for the tie. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Anunoby has the open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
1:24 left here in the third quarter. At the elbow, Green. Back to Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Looks for Thomas. Gets it to him. The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
A generational talent. Wembanyama is a big man with guard skill set. He's as unique of a player we have ever seen.
Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Marbury. And stolen by Anunoby. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Team is in the foul.
Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Cunningham on the wing. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. Suns leading by 9. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Thomas. Now Mathurin takes a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And here's Banchero. Defended by Mathurin. For 3, Portis. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of the
Grizzlies, 45.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Phoenix with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. But drive by Henderson. Here's Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Worthy with it. Picked up by Barrett. Nash outside. Inside. Here's Worthy. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Grizzlies call timeout. The Grizzlies trailed by 17.
Number 19.
And here's Nash. Down low. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Willis Reed.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Cunningham outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Cunningham. Memphis moving that ball around. Hits it from three-point range.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
Here's Ivy. Basket good. And the Suns lead by 15.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Nash outside. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Back to Nash. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked.
Oh, nice swat there from Ivy. Love seeing guards like him come up big on defense. A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Barrett. It's tipped. Kicks it out to Johnson. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Ilgauskas. Driving in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
Good on both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pass to Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope, Kevin. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Here's Worthy. Launches it. And Cade Cunningham good for 3.
You can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent partly because of his versatility.
And James Worthy gets the whistle that time.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
And that combination of length and instincts, that's what makes Cunningham so competitive at the defensive end.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Worthy. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Worthy's got 19 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pocket 6. Back to Ivy. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Cunningham looking it over. To the inside. The kick out to Worthy. And a miss there on the triple. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Here's Ivy. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Cunningham. It's deflected.
This has to energize Barrett. He needs to keep bringing this type of intensity to the defensive end.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
To the paint. Banchero. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Reed with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're trailing by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
15 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one. That makes it a 3-point lead. Both teams will make substitutions. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
3-pointer, Worthy. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1. Here's Ivy. It falls!
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.